Man in blue. Now another decision.
And that's a red card.
My goodness.
I mean, he got all of Chase Gasper's ankle there.
This is something I've never seen before. That makes two of us.
Welcome to Instant Replay, presented by Cheez-Its. I'm Andrew Wiebe. I'm with Charlie Davies. We got a lot to talk about, so let's just do it. We start the show with a once-in-a-lifetime play. At least I assume it will be once in a lifetime, because I have never, ever seen a substitute yanked for, wait for it, not being on the game day roster whatsoever. I don't expect to see this again anytime soon. But that's what happened to DC United's Russell Canouse, who spent 2 minutes and 10 seconds on the field against Atlanta United before the fourth official, Matt Franz, figured out that Canouse shouldn't have been there at all. He wasn't eligible. He wasn't even on the game day roster. Referee Joseph Dickerson got alerted and the whole thing got sorted out thanks to a cell phone and a whole lot of discussion. It was bizarre stuff, Charlie. Who is to blame here?
I have never seen this in my entire career. DC United's head coach, Ben Olsen, should take the blame for trying to sub in a player that was not on the game day roster that he prepared. It is inexcusable. But the fourth official has one job in that moment, and that is to make sure legitimate players can be substituted into the match. This is an absolute debacle.
Oh yeah, this is a debacle and there's plenty of blame to go around. Now here's how it all shakes out according to the laws of the game. Because Canouse is not on the game day roster, he is considered an outside agent and therefore he can't be punished, only sent to the locker room. There's not going to be yellow or red for him. I'll refer you to Law 3 on that one. That means Kevin Paredes comes on as what amounts to a makeup sub, and Franz and Olsen, well, they got some serious soul searching to do. Thankfully for all involved, Canouse wasn't involved in a goal.
If that wasn't enough, we're in the 85th minute, DC down 4-0, and Manuel Castro is in on goal. He finds himself between the DC center backs, Frederick Briant and Steven Birnbaum. He takes a touch to avoid the desperation tackle from Briant, and the defender gets nothing but man. Briant was shown red for denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. But was Birnbaum close enough to void the dog-so claim? Wiebe, did they get it right?
Definition of a judgment call, Charlie. You gotta consider the distance between the foul and the goal and whether you think Steve Birnbaum is in position to make a defensive play. I am good with the red card here, and that's because I think Castro's touch and his momentum is going to give him a shooting opportunity 1v1 with the keeper from the top of the 18-yard box. That is until he's chopped down. Birnbaum might be able to pressure that chance, but in my opinion, he's not getting there in time to stop it. That makes it dog-so in my mind, but I can understand how someone might say yellow too. Again, this is a judgment call. There's no judgment about this. DC were frustrated, and rightfully so. They're down 4-0, but that doesn't mean you can do what Yamil Assad did to Brooks Lennon, Charlie. 95th minute, stoppage time, they're just playing this thing out, and Assad goes straight up scissors. Somehow, bafflingly so, Dickerson shows yellow, and VAR Jorge Gonzalez doesn't flag it.
This is a red card through and through. Yamil should have been sent off. The tackle is from behind with Lennon facing his own goal. There was no reason to tackle in this position. And the scissors after the ball is passed. There was no attempt to play the ball, and it endangers the safety of Brooks Lennon. Joe Dickerson missed this one.
Oh yeah, Fisker's right there. Assad was just asking for the ejection. He wanted it. He should have got it. Tough night for the referees in the nation's capital. All right, let's head to Seattle for another play that had a lot of folks blowing up our Twitter mentions. 60th minute, the Whitecaps' Lucas Cavallini and Sounders' Yaimar Gomez come together and Cavallini goes down. Referee Tim Ford points to the spot and shows the red card. Dog-so. My pre-instant replay VAR live take was play on. Not a PK, not a red card. Cavallini initiated that contact. Neither player had control of the ball. Meanwhile, VAR Armando Villarreal flags for a review. Ford decides Gomez makes a play on the ball and rescinds the dog-so, no double jeopardy, right? But keeps the penalty. It's absolutely the right call if it's a foul, but again, it's just not a foul for me. I don't see any clear contact from Gomez's left leg inside the area, as Ford said in his post-game written comments. Certainly nothing I would call clear and obvious. Ford must have felt sure though, his angle's good as you can see here, but again, even if there was slight contact, the left leg of the Sounders center back is only there because Cavallini barges and extends his arm just a bit in his back. It's a foul on Cavallini, if anybody. For me, no foul, no PK, no nothing.
It's the 68th minute and Raul Ruiz Diaz receives the ball from a throw-in. Vancouver's Christian Dahome challenges and the ball ricochets into space. Gustav Svensson reads it and slides in to make a play. Wiebe comes in late and catches Svensson in the midsection. Was this worthy of a straight red? The answer is yes. This is a red card offense. I don't believe that there was intent to hurt the player, but because it's so late and mistimed, this tackle could have caused serious harm to Gustav Svensson. They got this right.
To Miami we go. First half stoppage time of a game that's already 3-2 to visiting NYCFC, and Gonzalo Higuain gets on the ball. He drives into the box, he makes the pass, and he gets blown up, it seems, by Alex Ring. No call from referee Jair Marufo despite the Argentines' protestations. Hey, I'd be protesting too. That's a foul in my opinion. Ring goes straight through Higuain. That should have been a PK for the home team, and maybe a point had they finished from the spot. One more from this game, a nasty collision between inner goalkeeper Luis Robles and Gary Mackay-Steven. Marufo goes with the yellow card for the NYCFC attacker on this one. Charlie, is that the right call?
This was just an occasion where Robles comes out to clear it and goes through Mackay-Steven. It looks rough, but there's no foul for me.
Either way, here's hoping Robles recovers quickly. Miami announced their captain broke his left arm on the play. Best of luck and get back soon, Luis.
We head to Minnesota where the Loons are hosting FC Cincinnati. It's the 12th minute and Minnesota are pressing. They create a turnover and Chase Gasper beats Matthew Delplan to the ball inside the box, but gets absolutely crunched. No foul. Play on. But fourth official, Alan Kelly, suggests for Marcos de Oliveira to take a second look. He comes back and he changes the call. PK! Wiebe, is this just?
Oh, justice. So few ever see it, and let me just say that Chase Gasper did not see it here. That's clearly a penalty. Let's not waste another second discussing that aspect of this play, other than to say it should have been caught live. Let's talk about an ejection. Is this a red card? Yes! Yes, it is, in my opinion. That's serious foul play from Duplan. Late, straight leg, studs into ankle/shin. I was shocked Gasper walked away from that one. It's serious foul play. I think the Cincy defender should have been sent off. All right, Charlie, the Crew Twitter account said SMH, that's shaking my head for those of you that aren't into the internet lingo, about this PK call on Harrison Awful. Referee Ted Uncle called it a PK immediately, was he right?
Come on, Columbus Crew fans. It's a pen. You can't just go ramming into the back of an attacker in the box to go for an aerial challenge. Both of his knees collide with Barrios, and it wasn't even close. This is a pen.
Easy pen, and we finish with some good old mass confrontation in the Cali Classico after a nasty coming together between Nick Lima and Joe Corona. The 50-50 challenge was ugly, and then there was some afters, let's say, between the two. Whoa! We got Chicharito and Wando pushing and shoving. Referee Robert Sabiga gives Corona a yellow on review, probably for the little love tap to the back of Lima's head, and Jackson Ewell gets 1-2 for his role in the scuffle. Did everything come out right here to you, Charlie?
The refs have had a tough go this weekend, but Robert Sabiga handled this perfectly. It's the Cali Classico, a rivalry match with a lot of intensity and a match where both teams are desperate for points. Both players come in challenging for the ball with the same force, and they both got a piece of each other. There was nothing malicious. I think referee Robert Sabiga did a good job of awarding a yellow to Jackson Ewell for adding fuel to the fire, and another yellow to Joe Corona for a nice little head tap on Nick Lima.
Oh yeah, that's just game management, Charlie, and that's it from us. I know. We kind of got after the referees this week, but I think rightfully so. I'll also add that this is a tough job. There's a reason we don't do it on the field. We get to sit back and watch replays every single week. So respect everybody that goes out and does it for real. That's it from us. We'll see you next time.